Hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Cosmos, and today's video is so exciting because we are going to be going apartment hunting in Taiwan. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just get into the video, okay? Let's just do this. This is a really fun video that I've been looking forward to making because it's kind of gonna be like House Hunters International, except more like Apartment Hunters English Teacher International version in Taiwan. This is part 1 of 3. Part 1 is, of course, finding my apartment. Part 2 is going to be a Q&A about how to find an apartment here in Taiwan for all of you that want to come and join us over here. And then part 3 is going to be an official apartment tour. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, like ding 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 ding, because I'm coming out with new videos every single week. So please join me for the ride. So these were the requirements that I was looking for, that I needed to have within my new apartment. So number 1 is budget, and my budget was going to be between 7,000 and 10,000 Taiwan dollars. Number 2, I need to have a desk. I work from home, so that's absolutely essential. Number 3, laundry and a balcony. Once you have a laundry in your own apartment, once you have a balcony in your own apartment, you can't go back to that taking laundry to the laundry place lifestyle. No. And then the last 2 things were, of course, I needed my place to overall be furnished. And then the very last thing was that I needed to be located next to the MRT because I don't have a scooter. So these are the things that were like absolute must. So after I had set up all of these requirements, I started searching on Taiwan 591. I started searching on Facebook. I ended up managing to see these 4 apartments that I'm gonna show you now. Let's get into it. So apartment number 1 I found was like really cute looking online. It was about $9,000 a month. But when I got there, it was very different. It was still the same room, but it was like dark and gloomy. It just didn't give me very good vibes. And so I was kind of like out of there. You can already guess that I actually just immediately eliminated number 1. Sorry, no suspense there, no wondering, because it was just, no. Apartment number 2 was also one of those apartments that looked really nice online. And when I came to see it in person, it actually really lived up to how it looked online. It was at a great price of 8,000 Taiwan dollars a month. It had a balcony, it had a washer, and another benefit was that they also would take my trash out for me. Here in Taiwan, there are trash trucks that are like do 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 do, and you have to run outside and like wait for the trash and then put your trash in it. Like, so it's really convenient. It essentially met all my requirements. It had a desk. It is still kind of small, but it was also in a really nice central location next to a market and also next to the MRT. So overall, it did check all of the boxes, but you know what? We still had some more options to check out. So let's see what we have next. Apartment number 3 was a great price at 8,500 Taiwan dollars per month. It was in, once again, a central location near the MRT. The room online actually looked very small, but when you got there in person, it was actually a little bit bigger than you would expect. It had a balcony, it had a washer, the bed was a good size, there was some storage, although I will say it was a little quirky. 这里。对。好。可能要移出来一点。没关系，谢谢。不会。Another bonus of apartment number 3 was that it had this like little kitchen space, which was like super cute. But the one main drawback, that there was no desk in this apartment. There was a couch, and I could buy a desk, but it would make it very tight. And there was a bonus. There was actually a rooftop that had an amazing view of the city around it. So I wasn't even looking for a rooftop, but I was like, I could do this. So between apartments number 2 and apartment number 3, I was all like, I definitely had some decisions to make. And then we still have apartment number 4. The fun thing about apartment number 4 is that apartment number 4 actually had 3 separate apartments in it at 3 different price points, between 8,000 and 13,000 Taiwan dollars. It was really modern. It was in a really nice location near the MRT. Each of the spaces had a small kitchen area where I could cook food, which was a huge benefit. Space-wise, it was pretty tight for the price that I was paying. Another thing that I didn't like is that even though each apartment did have a washer, the balconies were very small. And some of the balconies just stared at the back of the post office. And I was like, well, that's not very charming. I want a balcony that I feel charmed on. Duh. Between apartments 2, 3, and 4, I did have some thinking to do. In the end, let me just tell you, what did it really come down to into making this final decision? But before, I would like to know, which apartment would you choose? Would you pick 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, I'm gonna pause just for a second so you can go leave that comment. So at this point, I think with any hard decision, it comes down to the process of elimination. And of course, number 1, already out, done. So between eliminating apartments number 2, 3, and 4, I decided that apartment number 4 was going to be eliminated. I just thought it didn't have enough space to it. I didn't like the balconies. So goodbye apartment number 4. Now, between apartments number 2 and 3, this is where it was a hard decision. In the end, the deciding factor really came down to having a desk because that was so important for me. Apartment number 2 had a desk. It was also beautifully furnished. So when it came down to it, I ended up selecting apartment number 2. I have no regrets since I've moved in here. Let's reveal this. Okay, please don't fall on anything. The suspense, the suspense. Ah! Ah! Oh, there we go. Here it is. Look how anticlimactic this reveal was. Keep in mind, I'm actually gonna do a full tour of this entire apartment that I have, so please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, stick around, and I really look forward to hearing what apartments you would have picked if you were in my situation. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a super fun time making it, and I will see you next week. Peace. Oh, Cinema Roll, you think this is an ugly background? Cinema Roll's right. This is really not a very attractive reveal. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. And if you're wondering, what is this setup? This is actually my clothes hanger. And then I just put a blanket behind it to hide my room. Pretty cool, right?